Welcome to MunroMotors.com. Here we have a 2020 Corvette C8 Coupe 2LT in torch red with two-tone adrenaline red and black interior. Let's start at the rear here. We got the rear hood open. So being a coupe, you get the glass display here, so you can see the engine bay from the outside. You can see that the engine hood underneath is nice and tidy and clean. And then here's your engine bay itself. We got the 6.2 liter V8 producing 490 horsepower. Now this one has the NPP exhaust, so it adds an extra 5 horsepower, so it makes 495 horsepower. You can see it also has the edge red engine cover in this engine bay. All C8s, Corvette C8s, are mated to the 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. And you can see just behind the engine bay, we got the glass roof inside the trunk bay here. This one does have the glass roof option, which is really cool. Really gives a different persona on this car. When the roof is on, you get all this extra luggage space here, so you can easily fit a golf bag or luggage if you want to do some weekend traveling. Let's go ahead and close the lid here. It's got the soft close. We'll zoom in up here. You can see it has the rear camera mirror, and here's your engine bay itself. So all the pedestrians can oogle over this engine in the rear. Very cool. You can see the Stingray is in the carbon flash metallic there, so a nice cool touch. We got the HighWing on this car. It is a carbon flash HighWing. And just below that we have the NPP exhaust, so the quad tips. So again, you can change the exhaust note from loud to quiet, and it produces an extra 5 horsepower. Okay, moving to the rear wheel. For tires, we got Michelin tires all the way around this car. Tire size is a 305/30 ZR20. And we have black Trident wheels with the bright red brake calipers on this. Okay, moving to the front wheel. They are staggered wheels. So on the front size, we have a 245/35 ZR19. And you can see those brake calipers are larger in the front, obviously. So they really stand out against that red paint. Moving to the door panel, we have the two-tone color palette. So you can see it's got the red stitching on the door here. We got the Bose Performance Series sound system, so that gives you 14 speakers. And then we have the memory seating for the passenger on this side. And then for the armrest, we got the adrenaline red there, and the power windows, power door locks, electronic door release. Let's take a look at the dash here. So it's a black dash, and you got the red stitching throughout there, and a little bit of red trim there. Let's open the glove compartment. I think it's locked right now because the car's off. Safety feature, but the books are in this one. Take a look at the door jambs here. They're nice and clean. Nice and tidy. Move to the carpeted floor mats there. As you can see, they're nice and clean. And then the seats itself, we have 8-way power seats. So you got power bolster and power lumbar. And these are the upgraded GT2 seats. So let's scan the condition here. So you got the adrenaline red on the outside and the black inserts. You can see it's got that exposed carbon fiber there with the nice Corvette embossed logo. Let's take a look beside the seats here. You can see the engine bay right behind you in the cockpit. And just below that we have the speaker grill, and then it has the wireless charging station for your cell phone. Close the door here. Let's take a look at that rear spoiler, give you that profile so you can see how nice and high that is. Really pronounces the Corvette body here. Moving down the side, you can see that torch red paint is nice and shiny, and there's your seats, so they really complement the torch red. And then we have the carbon flash side mirrors there. Moving to the front of the car, we have a front spoiler and carbon fiber, the exposed carbon fiber, and we can see it has a nice wing there, so kind of helps with the aerodynamics. Let's just feel under here. That all feels good, so I don't feel any rash. We got the front cameras here on both sides, and we got the front trunk open here. Take a look at that, nice and tidy underneath. And the trunk bay itself is nice and clean, and we can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. You can definitely fit a suitcase in here. It also has the cargo net and the pockets here. We have a 12-volt socket here, so that's where you put your trickle charger to charge your battery, and then your windshield wiper fluid goes right there. Let's go ahead and close the lid and show you the paint itself is nice and shiny. Looks good. We'll make our way to the front wheel here. That looks good as well. And the rear wheel to set it off. Okay, coming to the driver's side here, you can see it's got that same two tones design. Again, the Bose Performance Series sound system. Then we got the memory package for the driver. We got power remote mirrors, and let's press that button so you can see it function. Move that back again, and it also has blind spot monitoring, so that will light up when there's something in your blind spot. You got power windows here, power door locks, and electronic door release, and your front and rear trunk. Let's take a look at the dash here. See, you can see it's got the heads-up display slot because it does have heads-up display. And let's check out the door jambs here, nice and clean, tidy. Skid plate looks pretty good. Very nice. Take a look at those pedals down there and your carpeted floor mat. Again, the 8-way power seat. So that gives you the power bolster and lumbar. And let's scan the condition here. You can see it looks good. There's a little bit of wear here, but not too bad. Still very presentable. And look how great that carbon fiber looks right there. Very nice. Okay, time to hop in the car. So we make our way into the car here. You can see it's got the vents here. Just over here, we got the power tilt and telescopic wheel. Heads-up display controls here. Just below here, we got your dash dimming lights and then your electronic parking brake. Coming on the steering wheel, we got your headlight controls here. You got your paddle shifter here for your downshift. Here's your cruise controls buttons here, and then we got stereo on both sides here. Heated steering wheel, Bluetooth voice command here, and your arrow keys for your digital dash. Here's your upshift for your paddle shifter, and then your windshield wipers are on that dial there. Go ahead and start the car, push button start. Okay, let's zoom out here so you can see the wheel. So the wheel is a leather wrapped black wheel with a red center point. It's got the flat top and the flat bottom here. Nice Corvette logo in the center there. And we'll zoom into the dash here so you can see digital dash. Over in the far left corner, we got 12,970 kilometers on this car. If I push the Z button that was on the steering wheel, it takes us to a more performance attributed design there. Okay, coming up here, we got the universal garage door opener. We got the rear camera mirror here, so you can use that, or you can turn it off to use it like a regular mirror. Coming back to the touchscreen, we got an 8-inch touchscreen here. It has factory nav, so let's hit that so you can see that function there. We have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We got performance data recorder. We got climate controls here. You got front camera. Let's hit that there so you can see the front of your car. So you can see that carbon fiber spoiler. That's pretty cool. And then the sides there. Let's put it in reverse so you can see it's got the reverse camera there. Just below that, we got all your automatic transmission controls here. The M is for your manual mode, so if you want to use your paddle shifters. Up here are these keys here. We got traction control here. We got front lift on this one, so this one has front lift with memory. So you hit that, it'll lift the front axle up. So if you're going over a curb or whatever, a speed bump, you hit that and it lifts your car up so you got more clearance. Here's your front camera mode, and then we have the dial here. So let's take a look at the dash here. When I turn the dial, it goes to sport there, track, moving down here, my mode, and there's weather mode. So you can change your mode selection there. Coming down here, you can see that's in adrenaline red. We got 2 cup holders here. Coming down the tower here, we got dual zone climate control. We got heated and ventilated seats for driver and passenger here. So coming to the console here, you can see it's a black console. Let's open it up, put my hand in there. You can see how deep it is. We got auxiliary and USB slots there. Okay, open the door up here. I'll turn on the headlights and give it a couple revs for you guys. Okay, so that's with the exhaust on quiet mode. Let's open it up, put it in sport. You can see it makes a big difference. Sounds great. All right, let's hop out of the car now. Show you these headlights. So you get the LED headlights. They look awesome on this car. This car really looks mean coming down the road. And it's got the right amount of touches to make it sporty. Interior looks great with this combination. Now let's make our way to the back. You see those LED tail lights. And listen to that NPP exhaust at idle. What a great sounding car. So this is a 2020 Corvette C8 Coupe, 2-pelt torch red with two-tone black and red interior. This is here available at MunroMotors.com. Come down and have a look at this one for yourself. We look forward to seeing you real soon.